Okay, so first thing, y'all see we got this ham. Let's use a little butter. Get in the crevices real good. I also took a fork and I made little small incisions in the ham all over so the juices can get through and through when they marinate with whatever you're using. In this case, we're going to be using some Coca-Cola, you guys. I'm gonna douse it, but I don't really want to make a mess. I should have got a bowl, but hey, I'm gonna use Coca-Cola. This is regular Coca-Cola, you know, that you drink. You can use as much as you want. I try typically, you know, to use a good bit because I'm heavy-handed on it. I wanted that sweet taste of my ham with the Coke through and through, you know. If you choose to let this sit like this overnight, or a couple of nights actually, I would basically just say overnight. I wouldn't necessarily let it just sit a couple of nights, because if your ham is already thawed out, you know. Okay, more Coke all over that bad boy. Okay. Okay. So, and we're going to take some pineapples. I was looking for the pineapple rings, but I couldn't find any in the store. You know how it is during Thanksgiving. You know, people get out of stuff real quick. So I just use the crushed pineapples. Right now I'm pouring the pineapple juice over my ham as well. Now, you can do this how you want. As far as the crush go, you can make little incisions in the ham, and that's probably what we'll do. But I think it'll probably hold this crush. This first time I used the crush, I think it'll work. Probably hold the pineapples better if it was the rings, but you know, sometimes you gotta work with what you got, because when they run out, unless you're gonna ride all over town everywhere, I mean, you know, typically you just use what you got. You can find some crevices to put that pineapple in, you know. The ham got plenty of crevices. Stuff that baby in there. Any kind of way you like it. Make your own crevices. Stuff it like you would anything else when you're stuffing it, you know. Fill it up. Find some kind of crevice to put it in. Throughout the back as well as the front. Let's see. So typically I would have the rings going around, you know, but that's okay because we're gonna do it just like this. Yes, sir. It's always new ways to cooking, y'all. You don't have to always do traditional ways. Taste your food and try your food. Different types of authenticities of food. various types of flavor. Okay, so got that on there. Now we're gonna do the cherries. So let's open this up. We got a small bottle of cherries. Your hands get full of grease and juice. Okay. Cherry, 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 cherry. Okay, let me see. I had some little scores. These were the ones that I could find in the store, so that ham is screaming flavor, y'all. This is all I add on my ham. This is it. I don't put a whole lot of all the other stuff on my ham. Ham is good by itself, really. You just adding flavor to it to your liking, but really, you know, it is good by itself. It don't need. I'm gonna stick them cherries in there too. Like I said, you can try it how you want to do it, you know. I just felt like it was a place in there for a cherry too. Yeah. Put them on some skewers. This is a good Thanksgiving ham, y'all. It is a couple days before Thanksgiving, and I just want to share with you my technique on how I base my ham or whatever. So if you like me, you don't want to go through all the ham is not hard to cook anyway, with and of itself. But you know, if you like a little extra flavor, if you like your ham extra sweet like I do, it is awesome, absolutely awesome to try this, you know. And like I said, you can try you can try this on I forgot what I was going to say, yeah. You can try this. Oh, yeah, you can try this. Oh, like I said, with the rings, yeah, with the pineapple rings. You know, now I'm gonna break these sticks a little bit because you know some foil has to go on these skewers. Or we could just pretty much, like I say, y'all, we trying techniques here. This is, you know, something fun, creative, and I'm sure your kids would like as well. You know, and just a different taste and flavor of the ham. That's all. You know, that bad boy get done, it's gonna be some kind of good. I'll tell you it is. I have tried pineapples and cherries before on my ham now, but like I said, I always use the rings. And cherries, I usually would just put them on there, you know, because they would be like the little circle rings for the pineapples, and you can just put your cherries in there. But we're doing it different this year. I hope y'all like this recipe. I hope you try it, you know, and tell me what you think of it. And like I said, all I put on it was butter, Coca-Cola, pineapple juice, and I'm putting cherries on it as well. And that is it. That is it. That is all that this ham needs, baby. Don't forget to put your little incisions everywhere, because that's how the flavors from the cherries, pineapples, and you know, all sorts is gonna make its way through the ham. You know, the same kind of food every year get boring. You like to try different things. We all do, time to time. Now I'm just pretty much stuffing cherries everywhere. I pretty much am. I had them on the skewer, but you can still stuff them wherever. Okay, y'all, I think that's pretty much it as far as putting them cherries everywhere and the pineapple. So this is the ham, you guys, front to back. You know, just get in where you can fit in it. You know, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to proceed now to wrap this bad boy up in some aluminum foil and let it bake on about, say, 400. Varies from 380 or something like that. For about 2.5 hours or so, okay? Actually, let me show you how I'm going to wrap it so you don't be confused with that. When you wrap your ham and you put it in the pan, try to go over generously over the pan with the foil, because this is what you're going to use to cover it up with once you get in the pan. So we're going to stick this bad boy in here. Okay. Okay, this is how it's looking, you guys. I got it in here like this. I went over the side of my foil, the side of my pan generously with the ham. Okay, I'm just gonna add maybe a cup and a half full of a saucer ounce of water. This just so it doesn't get dried out quick or anything. Just put it around the sides of your pan. Okay. And you take this bad boy and you wrap her with the sides of the foil that's hanging over. Like that. Like this. Like that. Stick her in the oven at 400 degrees. If your oven is real fast, you can put it at 380 for about 2.5 hours, okay? All right, you guys. See you when it's done.